Sample 9. Uniform flow occurs in a trapezoidal channel with bed width of 1.5 meters, one vertical side and one sloping side. The sloping side is on a slope of 2 horizontal to 1.5 vertical and the depth of flow is 1.8 meters. If the lining material has N.016 and is laid on a slope of 0.001, determine the flow rate, the new bed width if the flow rate is to be doubled, what is the new hydraulic depth. So to help analyze the situation, let's draw the figure. So this is the trapezoidal channel, the bed width is 1.5 and the depth of flow is 1.8. One vertical side, the other is sloping with slope 2 horizontal to 1.5 vertical. So let's call this x. The top width would be 1.5 plus x, 1.5 plus x. So the formula you use is Q for discharge is Q equals area to the 5/3 slope to the 1/2 over N perimeter to the 2/3. So that will just compute for area and wetted perimeter. So from the figure, x as to 2 equals 1.8 as to 1.5. Solving for x is 2.4. So this top width would be 1.5 plus 2.4, so 3.9 meters. So area therefore is 1/2 of quantity 3.9 plus 1.5 times 1.8. So it is 4.86 square meters. The perimeter is 1.8 plus 1.5 plus square root of 2.4 square plus 1.8 square. So the wetted perimeter is 6.3 meters. So substitute into the formula to compute for Q. So 4.86 to the 5/3 quantity 0.001 to the 1/2 over 0.016 6.3 to the 2/3. So the discharge is 8.079 cubic meters per second. Then the new bed width if the flow rate is to be doubled. So Q prime or Q new is 2 times 8.079, it is 16.158 cubic meters per second. So we have to increase the bottom width in this manner as shown. So this is now the new bottom width is now B prime plus 1.5. Let's call the extension as B prime. So that the new B new is B prime plus 1.5. The new area is equal to 1/2 of quantity B prime plus 3.9 over plus bottom width which is B prime plus 1.5 times depth of flow 1.8. Simplifying, the new area is quantity 4.86 plus 1.8 B prime. So that's the new area in square meters. The new perimeter on the other hand is 1.8 plus B prime plus 1.5 plus square root of 2.4 square plus 1.8 square. So the new perimeter is 6.3 plus B prime. So it is only B prime that is added because this is the same as that. So substitute into our formula 16.158 equals 4.86 plus 1.8 B prime to the 5/3 times 0.001 to the 1/2 over N.016 perimeter new 6.3 plus B prime to the 2/3. Simplifying further, 8.175 equals quantity 4.86 plus 1.8 B prime to the 5/3 over quantity 6.3 plus B prime to the 2/3. So by trial and error for those who are not allowed to use SciTech calculator, but if you are allowed to use SciTech calculator, then you can solve for B prime immediately. So B prime is 1.832 meters. Then the new width is 1.832 plus 1.5. So it is 3.332 meters. Then for the last question, the new hydraulic depth. Hydraulic depth is area new over top width new, where the new area is given by this, but the top width is B prime plus 3.9, the top width, B prime plus 3.9, so the new top width is 5.732 meters. Substitute area new is 4.86 plus 1.8 times 1.832 divided by 5.732. So the new hydraulic depth is equal to 1.423 meters.